Mr. Diddy, aka Mr. Love. Now, Dr.
No, Sean Carter.
Jay.
Hold on to your seats, folks, because what we're about to reveal is nothing short of jaw-dropping. Imagine a world where hip-hop's biggest titans, Diddy and Jay-Z, are embroiled in a scandal so intense it could tear the music industry apart. Rumors are flying about betrayals, vicious assaults, and even hospitalization.
It's just crazy. Just read.
That's right. Diddy is reportedly laid up in a London hospital after a shocking altercation with none other than his longtime friend, Jay-Z. From alleged criminal activities to whispers of a brutal betrayal, this feud is exploding in ways no one saw coming. You won't believe the dark secrets and hidden truths we're about to uncover. Stay tuned because this is going to get wild.
This is the end of the Diddy story as we know it.
From the start, Sean Diddy Combs' journey to the top of the music industry has been anything but smooth. Born and raised in Harlem, his rise from a struggling intern to a music mogul is a story filled with ambition, controversy, and relentless determination. In the early 90s, a young Diddy was making waves as a party promoter and A&R executive at Uptown Records, but his ambition soon outgrew the confines of any single label. This led him to establish Bad Boy Records in 1993, a movie that would forever change the landscape of hip-hop.
The scariest situation of my life because of the level of power that we had.
It could have gone really bad.
Yeah.
But Diddy's ascent was not without its dark chapters. From the very beginning, he was associated with some of the most notorious figures and events in the music industry. The tragic stampede at a 1991 charity basketball game he promoted, which resulted in 9 demises and numerous injuries, cast a long shadow over his burgeoning career. Despite legal settlements and public scrutiny, Diddy managed to sidestep the worst of the fallout, but the memory of that night haunted him and those involved.
I've seen the media portray me like I'm a gangster, which is just not the case.
Interestingly enough, Diddy's involvement in the East Coast-West Coast rap rivalry further cemented his controversial legacy. His association with the notorious B.I.G., one of the central figures in this deadly feud, brought him both fame and infamy. The rivalry, fueled by personal vendettas and geographic loyalties, reached its peak with the tragic demises of Shakur and Biggie Smalls.
Diddy, Biggie, The Confessional, Part 3, Biggie and Tupac.
While Diddy was never officially implicated in these crimes, rumors and accusations have persisted for decades. There were always whispers that Diddy knew more than he let on, but nothing was ever proven.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to fight for my reputation. I'm going to fight for the honorable man I am, the righteous king that I am. I'm not perfect.
As the story unfolds, Diddy's name has been repeatedly dragged through the mud in connection with various scandals. The recent Homeland Security raids on his homes in Los Angeles and Miami for suspected trafficking and abuse allegations have only added to his growing list of legal troubles. Despite his lawyers' vehement denials, the accusations have reignited old rivalries and brought past grievances to the forefront. Suge Knight, a longtime adversary, cryptically tweeted from prison, "Justice for Shakur is coming." This leads us to the question, could there be more to these allegations than meets the eye?
Biggie Pass is about Puffy getting the opportunity to become a rapper. Because if Biggie wouldn't have left, Puffy wouldn't have been a rapper.
What no one expected was the resurgence of other old wounds. The infamous incident at Quad Studios in 1994, where Shakur was ambushed and shot, remains a pivotal moment in hip-hop history. Tupac's subsequent insinuations that Diddy and Biggie were somehow involved in the attack only fueled the flames of their rivalry. Despite Diddy's attempts to distance himself from the incident, the specter of that night looms large over his career.
When the whole East-West thing started, we were caught off guard, and that broke my man's heart.
Adding to the intrigue is the eerie pattern of demises surrounding the original members of Uptown Records. Jaguar Wright, a vocal critic of the industry, has suggested a conspiracy theory involving Diddy. According to Wright, the untimely demises of Andre Harrell, Heavy D, and Kim Porter, all of whom were working on Tell, all projects at the time of their demises, point to something sinister. Could it be that Diddy had something to hide? She muses, hinting at a darker truth behind the mogul's polished facade.
There's too many coincidences.
Too many.
In a shocking twist, Diddy's alleged involvement in violence and criminal activities extends beyond the music industry. His history of public altercations and legal battles paints a picture of a man who often found himself at the center of chaos. From nightclub brawls to accusations of bribery and gun possession, Diddy seemed to court trouble at every turn. One particularly damning episode involved a nightclub shooting in 1999, where Diddy and his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez were present. Although Diddy was acquitted of all charges, the incident left an indelible mark on his reputation. Interestingly enough, Diddy's business ventures have also been marred by controversy. His involvement with Skyrock and Revolt TV, while financially successful, has been criticized for alleged mismanagement and unethical practices.
Diddy's public reputation is done.
It's done.
Yeah.
In 2022, Forbes estimated his net worth at a staggering $1 billion, but by 2024, he found himself divested from both ventures. Could it be that his empire was built on shaky ground all along?
And the more information that keeps coming out, it just makes any association with him or his empire bad for other businesses.
As the revelations continue to pour in, it becomes increasingly clear that Sean Diddy Combs is facing the battle of his life. Over the past 6 months, Diddy's true identity has been starkly revealed through a slew of lawsuits that paint a disturbing picture of the music mogul. The allegations against him are not mere whispers, but a cacophony of accusations that detail years of abuse, violence, and criminal behavior.
New lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, bringing some serious claims against the music mogul.
Kessie Ventura, Diddy's former girlfriend, has been a pivotal figure in this unraveling scandal. Her lawsuit, filed in November 2023, accuses Diddy of abuse and human trafficking.
We all saw it posted yesterday all over our social media pages. Cassie filed a lawsuit in New York City against Diddy.
Yikes.
She's claiming she was stuck in a decade-long cycle of abuse, violence.
The allegations are harrowing, depicting a pattern of violent behavior that culminated in a hotel altercation where Diddy reportedly beat her and threw glass vases at her. Despite Diddy's legal team's attempt to frame this as a blackmail scheme, the release of hotel surveillance footage showing Diddy's violent actions adds a chilling layer of credibility to Ventura's claims. Although the case was settled, the public apology Diddy issued has done little to extinguish the firestorm of controversy.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was f***ed up.
The accusations do not end with Ventura. Joey Dickerson. Neil's lawsuit takes us back to 1991, alleging that Diddy intoxicated and physically assaulted her, later filming the assault and showing it to others. The persistent pattern of similar accusations raises serious questions about the mogul's past conduct. Liza Gardner's allegations are equally distressing. She recounts a brutal assault in 1990 where both Diddy and Aaron Hall forced her into non-consensual intimacy and subsequent violence. Despite Diddy's denials, the legal maneuvering to move the case to Jersey suggests a strategic attempt to evade full accountability.
I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
As these lawsuits pile up, one can't help but draw parallels with notorious figures like Jeffrey Epstein and R. Kelly. Legal experts warn that Diddy could face life imprisonment if these allegations are proven. The federal investigation, spearheaded by the Department of Homeland Security, underscores the severity of the charges. Multiple raids on Diddy's properties have been conducted to uncover evidence of trafficking and other criminal activities. With each new piece of information, the likelihood of Diddy spending decades, if not the rest of his life, behind bars becomes more tangible.
Yeah, Jessica, it is very difficult to watch. We are actually going to go through it and show our viewers what he is apologizing for. But
in a particularly damning twist, Rodney Jones, known as Lil Rod, accuses Diddy of recent misconduct, including assault and trafficking in 2022 and 2023. This ongoing pattern of behavior highlights that these are not isolated incidents, but a consistent and alarming trend.
And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry.
Public sentiment is rapidly turning against Diddy, with many questioning how he maintained such a powerful and untouchable image for so long. The echoes of his past scandals, from nightclub brawls to allegations of gun possession, now seem to foreshadow the more severe allegations he faces today. Finally, let's move on to today's main topic. The conflict with longtime friend Jay-Z. Diddy and Jay-Z's friendship, once a beacon of mutual respect and competition, now teeters on the edge of collapse. They were always competitive, with Diddy often mentioning how they pushed each other to new heights in the industry. But now, as the lawsuits and criminal investigations mount against Diddy, it seems his friends, including Jay-Z, are distancing themselves from the embattled mogul.
After they are done with Diddy, Jay-Z is up next to be exposed, right?
Interestingly enough, Jay-Z's own past isn't exactly squeaky clean. From his teenage years as a substance dealer in Brooklyn to his involvement in violent incidents and legal troubles, Hov's history is dotted with moments that echo the darker chapters of Diddy's life. Jay-Z's notorious 1999 stabbing of record executive Lance Rivera over bootlegged albums, his numerous legal battles over bounced checks, and his admitted infidelity all paint a picture of a man who knows how to navigate controversy.
That's life. Everything is life. It happens for you. Everything is for your greatest good.
So, Could it be that Jay-Z's apparent distancing is more about self-preservation than betrayal? Rumors are swirling at Jay-Z, aware of the sinking ship that is Diddy's legal troubles, has started cooperating with federal authorities to safeguard his own empire. Whispers suggest that Jay-Z might have even provided information about Diddy's alleged criminal activities to law enforcement. Jay-Z is a master of survival. If throwing Diddy under the bus means saving himself, he'll do it without hesitation.
But after that major documentary comes out on Diddy, then you're going to start to hear more and more about Jay-Z and his nefarious past.
As the story unfolds, there are also rumors of a recent physical altercation between the two titans. According to some sources, the confrontation escalated to the point where Diddy had to be hospitalized. This shocking twist adds another layer to the already complex narrative of betrayal and rivalry. Could it be that their competitive spirit finally turned violent? Adding fuel to the fire, 50 Cent, never one to shy away from stirring the pot, trolled Jay-Z on social media, asking why he hasn't commented on Diddy's situation. He posted images of Jay-Z with captions implying that Hov is laying low, possibly avoiding the fallout of Diddy's controversies. Anybody seen Jay? 50 Cent quipped, further highlighting the conspicuous silence from Jay-Z's camp. This leads us to the question, is Jay-Z's silence a strategic move to protect his own legacy, or is there more to this feud than meets the eye? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning.